for one, would like to congratulate Mitt Romney on being the unofficial presumptive Republican nominee for the office of President of the United States of America. That's an accomplishment in itself. But Mitt Romney has an uphill battle because a lot of conservative Christians won't vote for Mitt Romney because he's a Mormon. And some Christians think Mormon is a cult, which I think is weird, because when I think of a cult, I think of the Branch Davidians over in Waco, Texas. You know, that's a cult. You know, and you know the difference between the Branch Davidians and the Mormons. About 150 years. He's going up against current President Barack Obama. And I think Barack Obama's losing some steam. Remember when he first started 4 years ago, it was, yes, we can! Yes, we can! Then it was, fired up, ready to go? Fired up? Now it's kind of like, right here. You know, and a lot of people don't like President Obama. I think part of it is because he's young. He's the first president in my lifetime younger than I am. President Barack Obama, he turned 50 last year. I don't know what that is in Muslim years. I was in Hawaii recently, well, a while ago. And on Honolulu, you take the tour of Honolulu and they go by the Baskin-Robbins where a young 16-year-old Barack Obama had his first job. And so we stopped in there for some ice cream and we wanted to recreate the moment of him being there, so we placed our order and immediately yelled, "What's taking so long? Where's my change?" And I'm a Supreme Court junkie. I don't know if you watched the Elaine Kagan trial or whatever, the hearings they called it in the Senate. I just had a great time watching the Southern Republican senators going through their Kagan exercises. You're a woman. You're Jewish. You're a liar. And release. I think what it comes down to is Republicans are afraid that President Obama's stimulus package was bigger than President Bush's. According to Joe Biden, it's true. Here's something scary. Remember the soccer moms of the 80s? Well, now the Republican Party is trying to bring into fold what they refer to as NASCAR dads. These are Southern white males between the ages of 25 and 45 whose biggest joy in life is watching cars go around in a circle. Do we want the Dukes of Hazzard voting? The only way these guys can vote is if you use picture ballots. So you ever go to restaurants as we offer picture menus so for people who can't spell Big Mac? That's the only way these guys can vote. To be like, I want that white guy for senator. I want that white guy for governor. And that white guy over there, shit, let's make him sheriff. Oh, by the way, the political portion of tonight's program is brought to you by new Uncle Tom's Condoleezza Rice. The brown rice with that rich white rice flavor. Really, I look at it, there's no difference between Republicans and Democrats. They both play the same game by the same rule. It's like they're playing baseball. Republicans are the American League, the Democrats are the National League. One may have a designated hitter, but it's pretty much the same thing as baseball. And the same problems with baseball that are ruining baseball are what ruins politics. There's too much money involved. The team with the most money wins. And there's too many Southern teams. I thought the South lost that war, but they run that country, or this country. And why is it? Did you ever notice every time the United States gets lost in a war, that country runs us economically for years? Japan, Germany, South Carolina. And the countries that we lose to, Vietnam, North Korea, bankrupt. How weird. I'm thinking of investing in Iraq when we win. Unless this theory only works if they attack us first. The end of irony, I love that. I'll leave you with this. What it really comes down to for me when I decide who I'm going to vote for president is which first lady I want to nail. 4 years ago, you know, Michelle Obama was pretty smoking hot. And Cindy McCain's okay in that, you know, kind of Stepford Wives Barbie thing. But like 4 years before that, Teresa Heinz Kerry. And Barbara Bush. I love Barbara Bush, lovely lady. Never once in my life have I ever fantasized about Barbara Bush on all fours going, harder! Harder! Pat Nixon. Did you ever see the ass on Pat Nixon?